My name is Paul Jennings. I work for the Kangaroo Island Landscape Board. My presentation today will be about our response to the 2019-2020 KI bushfires to protect the endangered Kangaroo Island Dunnart through cat control, and how advances in technology have massively increased the efficiency of these programs. So prior to the bushfires, the KI Dunnart was thought to occupy 8% of the island, restricted entirely to the western end, and had been detected from just 21 locations. The bushfire severely burned over 96% of its habitat, which raised concern for survival and recovery. Immediately after the fire, the control was strategic and coordinated with other agencies to provide comprehensive landscape scale control. Our program works across an area of approximately 117,000 hectares, has achieved over 60,000 trap nights using a combination of cage and soft catch traps. And using other control tools, we've removed more than 1,400 feral cats in 3 years following the bushfires. Trapping has proved to be most effective, but this was extremely labour intensive and inefficient in terms of time and cost. So this has led us to explore novel technologies that make trapping more efficient. To achieve this, we've joined forces with Encounter Solutions, who are at the cutting edge of invasive predator control out of New Zealand. And their product Celium is robust and easy to use. So we have VHF that communicates sensor node status to base station hubs, in this case whether a trap is open or triggered, and then transmits this information via a cellular network or satellite to secure cloud servers. This information is then delivered to end users via the web and to our team's devices. So a huge benefit of Celium is that it's extremely efficient. It operates at low power, it covers vast distances, requires minimal maintenance, and is proven to be extremely robust in rugged, rural and remote landscapes. Some of the components that make up the Celium network is the central hub, which relies on either cellular coverage or satellite, mini hubs or relays, and trap nodes, which can be retrofitted to existing cage and leg hold traps. And these can be linked and expanded across the landscape. So before rolling out Celium, we fitted 180 cage traps over an area of 17,000 hectares and tested the network over 4 weeks. And the results of this trial blew us away. So in the first 2 weeks, we checked all traps, capturing 47 cats. But most importantly, Celium correctly reported 100% of those triggers. Based on these results, in the second 2 weeks, we checked only Celium triggers, removing a further 33 cats. So our data shows us that 80% of our traps are open when checked, which is highly inefficient. This trial not only confirmed the system's reliability, also highlighted other benefits. Checking all traps manually took 3 people, on average 11.5 hours a day. Using Celium, it took 1 person 3.5 hours. That's a 70% reduction in time. Reducing that number of staff from 3 to 1 helped us build capacity within the program, to expand our existing networks, to use other control tools, and to manage our fatigue. It was also highly motivating for the team. We saw a 43% reduction in the distance travelled each day, which translates to a 40,000 kilometre a year saving. We also improved animal welfare outcomes as triggered traps were prioritised and checked sooner. So when you consider that labour costs can make up to 70% of the total cost of a control program, Celium represents a massive saving. We looked at what it would cost to deliver our program over 12 months with and without Celium. This cost-benefit analysis estimated there'd be a 36% decrease in cost, which translates to a return on investment in less than 6 months. So how are we taking advantage of these efficiencies? We've now expanded the network to cover 1/5 of the island, connecting more than 300 traps, and in the first 15 weeks removed 200 cats. These efficiencies have built collaboration with national parks, who manage our trap network on weekends. Previously this was too much time and effort for rangers, but now as part of their weekend patrols, and in this way we're achieving on average around 1,900 trap nights a week. We're also using this technology to support landholder-led trapping programs in partnership with the agriculture industry on Kangaroo Island. And for us, this is the really exciting part. So as through collaboration and landholder participation, we can effectively control cats at scales that were considered too challenging in the past. In the 3 years following the bushfires, we've completed an island-wide survey of 280 sites to map the distribution of the Kangaroo Island dunnart. They've been detected at 101 sites and occupy 19% of the island. And within this area, they're widely distributed and across a broad range of habitats. Our surveys have also observed some positive trends. We compared 2 time periods, pre-2022 and the first half of 2022, which is here. We observed a reduction in the time taken to detect dunnarts at a site. We also observed an increase in the number of detections and the number of sites where they were detected. Another really encouraging sign has been the capture of adults, which are successfully bred and are carrying pouch young, like this female. It's still early days in terms of recovery for the KI dunnart and the sweet other threatened species that were impacted by the bushfires. Ongoing cat control is likely to be still required to support this recovery and secure populations of these species in the future. Thank you, and I'd just like to acknowledge our small project team that are highly dedicated, motivated and awesome, and the partnership that we've developed with Simon and Kate in New Zealand. It's been fantastic. Thank you.